Guys, how's it going? It's Janie over here at JaniesSweets. Welcome back to another Friday Fixes episode where you ask me okay questions and I do my best to answer them for you. Now, this video is going to be all about the dreaded friends and family discount. So if you want to know what I have to say about this, keep on watching. Before we get started, I do have to apologize. At the beginning of the year, I did promise you guys a video every single Friday. However, if you guys follow me on Instagram, I recently gave birth to my daughter about 3 months ago. And if you guys know anything about raising a toddler and a baby, it is seriously no joke. I had no time to do anything, let alone film. So I do apologize, but starting today, I am going to pick back up on my schedule. So definitely stay tuned for that. Okay, so friends and family discounts. What are my thoughts about it? Have you ever been guilted into offering somebody a discount just because they knew someone who knows you? That is definitely something that has happened to me. And if that is your issue right now, definitely keep on watching because I have a couple of tips that will hopefully turn your mind around. Basically, the bottom line of everything I'm about to tell you is that if it feels good to you and if you want to give a discount, by all means, go ahead. If you want to make the cakes for free, go ahead and do that as well. However, this video is more for the people who feel kind of pressured into giving that, discount. First of all, understand one thing. You are in this to make money. This is a business. This is not a hobby. You're not just handing out cakes left and right. You are actually trying to make a living off of it. So that's the first thing you need to wrap your mind around. If you cannot make money or a profit, just because you made money doesn't mean you made a profit. Remember that. So if you cannot make a profit off of this, it's not worth your time. Okay? Okay, number one, make sure you tell the person that you're giving a discount to that this is their price. What I mean by that is a lot of times they're going to refer other people and they're going to expect the same price that you gave them. That's the first thing I always tell the person. This is the price I'm gonna give you today at the discount. This is not the price that the cake is worth, because that happened to me once. I made a cake for someone and she loved it. Everything was great. Fast forward 4 years later, another person comes to me and said, hey, you made a cake for my friend. I was at the wedding and I really loved it. I would like to order the same exact cake. So I told her, okay, great. This is how much it's gonna be. And she was baffled, like, what do you mean? You charged her this amount of money. And I was like, crap. I should have told the person that this was their price and not the price of everybody else. So don't make that mistake. Definitely make sure that you let the person know that this is the price you're giving them at a discount. And that's not how much the cake actually costs. The second point that I want to make is make sure that you do explain to them that this is a discounted price this time, because what's going to happen is they're always going to expect the cakes to be that cheap where you're actually just giving them a discount this time. For whatever reason it is that you are offering the discount, you need to make it clear to them that this is a one-time thing. Because like I said, they're always going to expect it at this price and you don't want to offend anybody or have any miscommunication or misunderstanding around the prices of your cakes. Another point that I want to make is make sure that you do not become known as the cheap cake maker. Offering discounts too many times to too many people can create a confusion around what your actual prices are, because they're just gonna expect that price. Again, going back to my point, if you don't explain to them that this is a one-time price and this is the price I'm giving you to avoid all these other issues, you are going to get grouped into that category of the cheap cake maker. And trust me, you do not want to get stuck with that label. It's extremely hard to get out of. You are going to lose a lot of clients over it once you decide that you want to raise your price. So definitely make sure not to be stuck with that label of the cheap cake maker. The fourth point I want to make is understand who is asking you for a discount and have a clear line of who gets it and who doesn't. You might think that this is not an important point, but trust me, it is. Where do you draw the line? Just because you are friends or cousins or co-workers with someone that I know, that doesn't automatically give you a discount. This is not a, you know, referral type of thing. So make sure you draw the line somewhere. For me personally, I only offer a discount to my close friends and family. So this is what feels good to me, and this is what I like to do. So definitely draw the line somewhere for you, just to avoid any confusions, and you know, you don't need to be offering discounts to everybody. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, now you might be thinking, okay, great, Janie, this is awesome, this is great, but how do I tell people that I'm not offering them a discount? This is why I clicked on the video, right? Okay, the first thing is you just flat out tell them, I'm sorry, I do not offer discounts, or I'm sorry, I'm not running any promotions at the time. If you don't want to tell them exactly flat out that, which I think honestly is the best way to go about it, you can always say you're booked. That's what I did. That's what I started doing before I mustered up the courage to just say, no, I'm not offering you a discount. So I would just be like, oh, I'm so sorry, I am booked for that day. A lot of times you will find people who will be very resilient and try to change around the date. And this is when you just then tell them, okay, great, I can do it on this day, but I don't offer a discount. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I know there wasn't too much to talk about on that subject, but I know that this is something that does weigh heavy on the minds of, you know, a lot of cake makers and dessert makers out there, is how to avoid that friends and family discount, and you know, offering it to anybody or everybody that walks into your shop or ask you to make a cake. So if you did enjoy this video, guys, and you did find it helpful, do not forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, and don't forget to subscribe so that you do not miss out on any of my future videos. I will start to post again every single Friday. I love you guys. I'll talk to you next time.